Hello, gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another episode of Gentleman Masterclass. I am your host, Mr. Marc.antomattei, and in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about this one right here, Ralph Lauren Polo Sport You Do Toilette. This one is 2.5 ounces, 75 milliliters, and let me go ahead and take it out of the box so that you guys can see what the product looks like in the bottle. Again, this is a small size. Where I bought this at the Ralph Lauren Polo store in Omotesando Hills, which is kind of like a Beverly Hills of Tokyo. It was very expensive, but probably inside of your part of the world, if you're inside the United States, which is probably most of my audience, or elsewhere in the world, it may be cheaper, but like I said, it was very expensive in Japan. I believe this bottle cost me somewhere maybe between 6,000 and 6,500 Japanese yen. You go ahead and try to plug that inside of Google and see how much that is in USD. Probably something like $55, around there. But man, that's quite expensive for 75 milliliters of this. So this is the bottle right here. And the whole reason I bought this one is because Ralph Lauren Polo Blue has been my signature fragrance for over a decade, and not like it has ever turned bad, but just, after a decade of wearing the same thing over and over again, you just want to switch things up a bit and just try something new. So knowing how much that I fell in love with Polo and knowing how much that I love their other fragrances, I, tested out all of them, the whole range, and I determined which one would be my next best or the very best aside from the Polo Blue, and this one was the one that won that out. I bought this on Christmas Day of 2020. I was on a date that day, and I guess I was just trying to flex and spend some money in front of this girl, but it is what it is. I don't want to talk about that. But yes, so I bought this one on Christmas Day, kind of like a little Christmas present to myself. But yeah, I just needed a whole new scent, but completely fell in love with this. Oh, and I picked this one up along, what is the other one called? Polo Green? I don't know what it's called, but it comes inside of a green bottle. That was my other option. I let the lady that I was with smell both fragrances, and I asked her, which one do you recommend between the two? And she said that this was the one. And I said, well, I got to agree with you there. So it made my decision unanimous, but very good smell. We're going to talk about this You Do Toilette today. So it says on Walmart.com, this is for my American audience, if you can find it there, $53 US for 4.2 ounces. Is that the same? No, that's almost double the size of what I have here, for an even better price than what I paid for it. So I would say you guys are getting a deal, but with this stuff being exported to Japan, very high-end stuff here. Anything in the Ralph Lauren store, that place is completely overpriced in Japan, but you got to pay to play. I wanted this smelled. I wanted this to be my signature scent, so I went ahead and bought it. I paid to play the game. So this one, let me tell you about the smell real quick. On the website, it says, launched by the design house of Ralph Lauren in the year 1994. So this one has been around. This aromatic green fragrance has a blend of aldehydes, lavender, mint, neroli, citrus, ginger, Brazilian rosewood, geranium, sandalwood, amber, musk, guaiac wood, and cedar, or cider, however you pronounce it. And if we take it over to Amazon.com, what does it have to say about it? Polo Sport provides the ultimate in confidence and active style with its fresh, energizing blend of citrus, crisp sea breeze essence, and masculine woodsy notes. All right. And this is a top fragrance reviewer that I'm looking at here. I'll tell you what he said in just a moment. Take the top off. Spray some of that here. Yeah, this is very nice. It got that lavender, mandarin orange. Yeah, very citrus-like with lavender. Smells a little potpourri-like. Very fresh scent. Ocean breeze. Sandalwood. Yep. Lots of wood notes inside of there. So, very good one, man. This is a very masculine smell for a man. I would highly recommend you guys try this one out. Just go to your local department store, spray some on you, decide whether or not you like it or not, and just ride out. If you don't like it, just keep rolling, man. But if you do like it, I would highly recommend that you guys buy it. You know, I don't just buy any old thing, so this might be my new fragrance for the next decade. So I've been sticking with Polo for about 20 years now, and I'm quite happy with the lineup and what they do with fragrances, with cologne, Eau de Toilette, everything. So I'm looking at a guy here. His name is Harry Fremont. He's a perfumer, a guy that tests different perfumes. This is what he has to say about it. He put up his little perfume pyramid, and it says the top notes is aldehydes, mint, lavender, bergamot, mandarin orange, lemon, artemisia, neroli. Middle notes, seagrass, ginger, jasmine, geranium, Brazilian rosewood, cyclamen, rose. The base notes, musk, sandalwood, cedar, and amber. So you got all these different notes inside of here. He's much more pronounced with saying all these different notes and picking them out than I am. So it's better that I just read his review better than saying what I like about it. It says on the main accords here, mostly it's very aromatic. And the second biggest thing category is citrus, and then the third biggest category is fresh, spicy. I would agree with all of those. I mean, it's very busy and there's so much happening here. It's very busy, but it's all these different things coming together, working together in harmony to make this beautiful fragrance, man. I absolutely love this one. So, yeah, please go out and buy it. And if you haven't seen it already, go back and check out that old review that I did on Polo Blue. I probably recorded that one over 5 years ago. I'm probably all stoic in the video and talking all slow and whatever, but just watch it anyways. It's a piece of my history that I don't want to go back and redo again. I'd rather you just go and check out the old review. But anyways, there's that. Polo Sport Ralph Lauren. Or is it Ralph Lauren Polo Sport? Yeah, that's what it is. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching this review. Salute to you wherever you may be out inside the world. As always, gentlemen, you guys know what to do. Keep it classy. I'm out.